I'm Christine Levine, and you're listening to Levine Large.
This is her podcast. This is her show.
I am the matriarch.
Christine Levine.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
It's about, let's see what time it is. It's 1:39 a.m. on a Sunday morning. And
Bright and early.
Yeah, bright and early, real bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I've had about 3 glasses of wine, and I just drove down from Woodland, Washington, because I did a gig there, and yada yada. And let's see,
Time to raise a barn.
what?
Time to raise a barn early in the morning.
Yep.
Amish people wake up early to raise barns.
Yes,
Oh, I
you
didn't
do.
get it, Christopher. I wasn't understanding his reference.
It's,
Do you know what I call doing a mediocre job in comedy?
what?
Raising a barn.
Why?
Really?
Why is that?
Yeah, because it's like it's the bare minimum. Because Amish people just raise a barn, and it looks like shit. It's not like a fancy barn, but it gets a job done. And so, like, when I go to a show, I don't feel like going to a show, and I don't really want to do a show, but I just, like, phone it in, and the people are happy. They laugh. I get paid. I fucking go home and, I don't know, blow the money on you guys or buy myself a pair of shoes. And then I just go, people say, how'd you do? And I go,
Raised a barn.
I raised a barn. I fucking got the job done because that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. I had absolutely nothing invested in it, and I did not give any kind of a shit. That's what happened. That's what I did. I just did some work. I clocked in, did the job, clocked out.
I feel you.
Which I understand a lot more now that I have a regular Joe job. Now that I'm working at the metal shop, now I understand what clocking in and doing the work and then getting the fuck out now. Now I get that a lot more.
That's what school is for me.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that what school is for you?
Yeah, just go in and go out. It's the thing I do between sleeping and eating.
I thought you were going to say jerking off.
That's what I would usually say, yeah. Read me like a book. That's what I was going to say. Because
Oh, I got it baked. What made you not say that?
I don't know. That's weird that I wouldn't say that. That's usually what I'm at.
Josh is mad at me because I was late getting home tonight and I interrupted his League of Legends game. Hey, listen, for the record, I'm really, really, really sorry that happened.
It's okay.
I am very sorry that happened. And I hope that it didn't set you back any time. But you know what, Josh? You're a great League of Legends player. You are
Save it
probably
for the funeral, please.
Josh
Put it in the obituary.
Josh says he's gonna kill himself when he goes home.
That's what he's planning on.
Josh, Josh, you realize now that if you don't do that, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
If I don't kill myself, yeah.
Because I've kind of got my face fixed for it. I'm kind of all ready for it. Like, you know, like when somebody says like, oh, I'm going to make cheeseburgers for dinner and it's going to be so good. I've got a new recipe and blah, blah, blah. And then that person just shits all over it and doesn't actually do it. And you just get really mad.
I'm going to do it. Don't worry.
Oh,
It's
how
gonna
are
be
you?
creative.
Babe. Actually, really don't. I've had enough suicide in my life. I can't take it anymore.
Okay.
I'm done with it. Don't kill yourself, okay, baby?
Okay. How about
Christopher-
severely injure myself?
No.
Like-
There's a saying that I really like about suicide. No, it's not about suicide. It's just about being crazy. And it goes, by all means, kill yourself, but do not harm your body.
Beautiful.
I love that quote. I think that that's how everybody should look at it because, you know, for those who are truly suicidal, that is what they need to do. They need to, you know, they want to die. They think they want to die, but that's not really what they should be doing. They should be just killing themselves. They should be killing the part of themselves that's making them miserable. Kill that part and then keep your body alive.
All for League of Legends. I need to kill this part of my body.
He's gonna plug himself into a computer and download his brain into the game.
Oh my God.
Let his body rot and die, and then he'd live forever as a character.
In League of Legends.
So I mean, he's dead, but
Okay, so we
guess
haven't done
play League.
we haven't done a podcast in a while. We finally got a new working computer so that we can edit or upload and all that shit. I'm very, very excited about that. And thank you for tuning in for Levine Large. Sabrina is not here again. She's at work.
Now? She's at work?
Oh, I don't know if she is at work. Is she? We want to call her?
No.
It's open 24 hours.
Yeah, it's. Oh yeah,
She
that's
is.
yeah. She is at work. It must be.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's open 24 hours. I forget what time it is. We never podcast this late. But anyway, so how are you guys doing? What's going on with your lives? What's happening?
Thinking about ending my life. Weirdly enough.
Josh, stop. That's just so awful. I've had so many of my friends kill themselves. It's not funny. Oh, yeah, that's news to me. Guess what? My friend Logan's dead. That fucking freaked me out. That's the worst thing.
Is he rocking with Bonesy now?
Oh,
Rest in
jeez.
peace.
Josh, my heart is
It
really
was like-
broken. Don't.
It was like 3 days ago.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah, for real.
No,
it
I'm being
was.
respectful.
No, it just happened.
Yeah.
And little background on my friend Logan. We worked together for a really long time at the porn store. He was a porn clerk. And you know what? He was one of those guys that was like a porn clerk for life. He worked, I think, at a record store. And he was in a punk rock band called Zen Love Assassins, which is really big in Akron and Cleveland, Ohio. And then he was a porn clerk for many, many years. That's all he did. And it got to the point, it was really, really funny. It got to the point where I was like, Logan, do you think, you've worked in the porn store so long, do you think that, like, this is hot? Is porn sexy to you anymore? And he goes, no. He goes, you know what I like? I go, what? He goes, I like pinups. And I had no idea what he was talking about. I was like, what? You mean like cartoons? He goes, no, like, you know, yeah, I guess they're cartoons. He was like, but not really cartoons. They're not freakishly cartoons. And then he showed me a Vargas pinup.
A what?
It's a guy, he's an artist named Vargas.
Oh.
And he draws these sexy women, but they're like lifelike. You know what I mean? They're not like cartoons. And he was like, I think these are beautiful. And I'd never seen one before. I didn't even know they existed. Anyway, so we knew that he was sick. I mean, I knew that he was sick. I knew that he was in hospice, but he'd just gone into hospice. He had esophageal cancer, and I loved him a lot. And, yeah, so it was really hard. And then his wife, Amy, went through one of his journals and told me that every morning when I work graveyard shift and Logan worked morning shift at the funeral. What am I talking about? At the porn store. And Amy said that I make coffee for him every morning, and I would leave him notes like by the coffee or whatever, written on another coffee filter or something like that. Like, I don't know. I just left him notes and said hi and good morning or whatever, and I guess he'd saved them.
Funny stuff, everybody.
I'm not
Christine
trying to
Levine.
be funny, Josh. I'm just saying that's what happened to me this week, and it was really sad. Anyway, I never thought I'd lose anybody from the porn store. You just don't think that, like, we're getting old enough. It's really funny. The other day, I was riding the car with another comedian, and he said, he just turns to me and he goes, you know, Christine, I'm just dying. And I said, what? What are you dying? What? I almost started freaking out and crying. I go, why are you dying? What's going on? And he goes, no. I'm just kidding. I'm talking about something totally different. I'm talking about, I don't know, whatever. He was like dying hungry or, you know,
Yeah.
he wanted food or something. And I go, oh my God. I go, see how old I'm getting? I'm getting so fucking old that when somebody just says that they're dying, I totally take them seriously. I'm like, oh God, I'm at the age where somebody says they're dying and I think it's a real legit possibility that they could be fucking dying. Ugh. All right. Anyway, so we let's see what else is going on with the Levines. We have a kid living with us now.
Yeah, we do.
One of Josh's friends, Matt, is living with us.
He's bunking for a while.
Shacking
hanging-
up.
Yeah.
He's rooming with Josh.
That's so cute that
So
he's
far-
rooming with you.
So far, she hasn't noticed that we jerk each other off at night, so that's pretty great. Just like locked in on us, licking each other's buttholes, so we're at a pretty good place right now. Yeah.
Christopher, as long as they don't get each other pregnant, I don't give a fuck.
That's our dream.
They just want to have a life together.
Do you think Josh isn't weird sleeping in the same bed with this dude?
Nah.
You guys seem to like it.
Uh,
Are you guys? Does it keep you warm at night? Or are you guys cuddly and stuff? Or
no. I sleep on one side, he sleeps on the other side, and we just wake up and go to school.
are you just like no homo, nothing?
No homo.
Yeah, they're
Zero
not-
homo.
They're not making out fucking. Like
I don't know that. I'm just asking.
Sleeping.
We're just
Okay, but they're just
niggas got a place to sleep.
okay.
I
Okay.
mean, do it at his house, do it at my house, no biggie. I had Finley in there too. We got 3 people in the same bed. We do that. Which we're like, like where the wild things are. Just
You triple dip. I'm not worried about it.
dude meat on dude meat. As long as it's not hard. Everything's cool.
Gross. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Matt's a good kid. He just no.
No.
You know what? Kind of though. I'm worried that his parents could be like, would say he's
Well,
a
you-
runaway or something. But
You talk to her.
yeah, I talk to his mom sometimes.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not like she has no idea where he is.
Yeah. She does know that he's okay and that everything's fine. I like having him around. It's not a big deal. I love this kid. He's a really, really good boy, and I enjoy his company. And I think that Josh, you don't mind him being there.
No.
And Chris doesn't mind. We don't mind him. No, he's just like another. He sort of
Dude.
blends in.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
Yeah, he's totally cool. But I do worry that his mom, I don't know, like I get weird I get different vibes. I get like maybe she wants him to come home and then maybe she doesn't want him to come home.
Yeah.
But you know what I think though? I think that if you went over to somebody's house and just didn't come home,
Yeah.
I would be at that fucking house every day until you came home.
Yeah.
There's no way you would go live with somebody else and I would be cool with it.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine. I'm your mother. I'm going to see this through till the end. This is our journey. Nobody gets a part of it but me and you.
I mean, he's like 17.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. But you're
Mm,
not leaving me.
No, well.
You
yeah.
leave me when you're legal and it's time.
Well.
Don't leave me before then.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I guess you and I have a different relationship than them, I guess.
Yeah.
I get that. But I just still would.
Mm.
I'm just saying I'm so crazy. I would just
Yeah.
show up.
No, I know.
I would need a restraining order to you. They would need a restraining
Yeah.
order to get me off of their
No, I
property
understand. And I know you would.
because I'm a psycho bitch.
Yeah. It's a little weird.
I'm completely crazy like that. I just couldn't. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to handle it. I think I might just do that if Matt goes back home.
Just stay outside of his house and yell at his mom. Bring him back. Maybe if you stay with us long enough, it goes.
Get me him back! My boobs have more milk in them. I must feed him.
Matt's like, this is like 5 years later. Matt's not even living there anymore. Like we're all adults coming into my house. I have like kids.
You need it.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's just family stuff, but yeah, he's a good kid, so we're happy that he's there. But it just feels like I'm kind of confused as to whether he should be on the podcast now or not.
I mean, I guess you should. I mean, when Sabrina's not here, he's a funny guy. He's got some jokes to jokes to crack.
Well, we don't always have to be jokey.
He's got some shit to spew.
Yeah, he's got shit to say, I guess.
Yeah.
He's the only one of us that's got a girlfriend right now.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't have a girlfriend. That's weird.
Yeah, Mom, what's up with that?
They recently had their 1-year anniversary.
Yeah, him and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's super cute. Are they doing it yet?
I don't know.
Oh, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell
You
me.
have to ask him.
Don't tell me. I want to be surprised when she has a baby.
Okay. And that's a father?
Yes. Well, just let me be surprised later when I have a fucking
Then it'll be,
shower to go to.
It'll be
Yeah, well, hey, Mom,
Josh,
can
Matt, Blue, and Matt Jr. all sleeping in that bed.
Matt Jr. Yeah. Yeah,
Matt,
it's gonna be real great when Uncle Josh has to babysit. Matthew Jr.
Josh, did you draw a dick on my baby's face? He passed out.
He fell asleep with a tit in his mouth. Whatever.
This scrub can't even top lane. What a punk.
Yeah, what a fucking idiot.
Oh God.
I'm so sorry, Matthew. The baby is drowned.
Your
in
baby
juice.
is a noob.
I just dunked him in a big. I want to see how much juice he could drink.
Turns out it's very little.
Very little because he's an infant and he died. Sorry about that.
it. Sorry about it.
And then there's the age-old cause of death from baby. I just dropped him. He's just fucking gone. Oops. Nothing funny. I just do it.
He was wiggly.
Yeah, no, he was wiggly. So I shook him.
Kept bobbing his head around.
So I shook him a
Pointing
lot.
his fingers, and I thought it was weird.
It was weird. It was like a weird alien thing, and I don't know. What do you do when things wiggle around? I don't know. You hit them, make it stop. Freaked me out. Went flip flop. Freaked me out.
That's so funny. Josh is like the fish.
Yeah, he's like a fish.
When Josh was a little boy, our fish jumped out of the tank.
He didn't jump out of the tank. I flipped him out of the tank.
Oh, you flipped him out?
Yeah, I got him in the little green net and I threw him out.
Well, I remember you standing over the fish and you going, he's flippy floppy, he freaking me out.
Yeah. Because it was terrifying. Because he's so like smooth in the water, but then you take him out and he's just ah! Oh, no.
I can't breathe.
It's
I'm
like
dying,
it's
I
like
don't
it's like somebody
understand.
it's like somebody that's really calm and collected all the time. It's like really cool. And then you put them in a different situation, they're like, ah! Help me! What's going on? And then you just like, oh.
Yeah, it's almost like when a person goes in water and they can't swim.
Yeah.
And they just freak out. 'Cause they're
Yeah.
dummies.
Yeah, he can't walk. He's probably freaking out right now.
Ugh.
And I also put like dish soap in his tank, and
You tried to give
Kool-Aid.
him a bath.
yeah, I
Gave him
gave him a
Kool-Aid
bath,
one
and then I
time.
put Kool-Aid in his tank because I thought he was like thirsty. I guess, and
Dude,
he's
Walter,
in water.
You want some juice, dude?
Yeah, I was
Pour
trying to
Kool-Aid
juice
in
him.
You tried to give him juice.
Yeah, I was juicing when I was young.
Juice and
Oh,
crack.
I remember you tried to, when you were little, Josh, you tried to feed. We had a real droopy couch because it was just the boards in the middle were broken, so it kind of bowed in the middle. We called it the slouch.
Yeah, that's not.
We had a slouch. We almost have a slouch right now, but it's really nice. Anyway, but we had a big slouch, and you kept putting your sandwiches in the slouch.
What?
You were trying to feed it because it was skinny.
Really?
Yeah, the couch is hungry, Mom.
Really?
Yeah, you put your
I
sandwiches.
remember I like rubbed peanut butter on stuff.
Yeah,
was a real thing.
you rubbed peanut butter. One time you rubbed peanut butter all over your body from head to toe. You took an entire jar of peanut butter. And I know what you guys are asking. Yourselves are asking, well, where the fuck were you, Mom? Well, you know what? Josh was fast. Josh was real fucking fast. And he rubbed himself with peanut butter.
Was I naked?
Yeah, naked.
Yeah.
I wish we didn't even have a dog then, so I couldn't even like let her lick you up or get it off. It was just a sticky mess. It was so gross. And Christopher, you know what? Don't smile like that because you did that same shit with Vaseline,
Yep.
head to
Really?
toe. I could. Oh my God, Josh was so or Chris, you were so greasy.
Did
Yep.
you just slip around like?
Oh yeah,
Can't
I couldn't
catch
even
me
grab
now.
him. I couldn't even hold on to him.
Yeah, I know
I
drew
went
on the
after
wall. I know
him
I
to
drew
try
on
to
the-
get him in the bathtub, and I couldn't because he was just so slick.
It's like when you're in the shower and then like some soap is on like the floor and you put it under your foot and it goes whoop.
Yeah, and then you fall and break your neck. It was
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it was just exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Vaseline's easier to get off than peanut butter, though, right?
Hmm?
It was easier to get the Vaseline off than it was the peanut butter. So.
Well, I mean, once I caught you, yeah. I guess
Once you
so.
finally
The
got
peanut butter was
hold
just
of that piggy.
a nightmare. The peanut butter was so gross. Josh, and you know what, Josh? And you put it all over the floor, too. That was weird.
Did he put it in between his butt cheeks?
Yeah.
Wow, that's thorough.
He had it in his butt cheeks. He had it in his balls. He had it everywhere.
I still think I got some
And it was
nuts
all-
up there.
And it was does it smell good? And it was just all over the kitchen floor. Oh God, Josh, you were the craziest kid. And then one day, my friend Rhonda, she said, "Why don't you just hit him? Why don't you just spank Josh?"
You did.
Punch him in the face.
And I was like, "No, because if I start hitting him, I'll kill him." I go, "You don't understand. He does something different every day.
Yeah.
Every single day, there's a new situation. There's a new something with the fish. There's a new sandwich in the slouch. There's a new fucking something on my floor. There's every day." And so finally, like, you liked coloring on the wall so much, I just quit rubbing it off because I was just like, well, fuck it. He doesn't like the color of the walls. Fine.
Yeah.
You just want these walls with crayon on them? Fine, fuck it.
I feel like that'd be really cool if you just let me go.
I did. I
No,
did. Eventually, I was just like, whatever. You want crayons on the walls? You got it. You know, use these as your mural? Okay.
Yeah. No.
I don't give a shit anymore.
I'll do it now, but our house is not.
I
Really
just gave up. I just gave up.
whatever.
But it was so funny that that was her go-to, was like, you need to spank him. And I did spank you. No, I didn't spank you a lot. I spanked you at first.
Yeah.
When you first started like this crazy activity, you were busy all the time. I did spank you at first because I thought that was how I was supposed to correct you. But then I realized you weren't doing anything wrong. Nothing you were doing was out of any kind of malice or any kind of mischievous. You weren't Dennis the Menace. You weren't an asshole. You were just, you had your own way of thinking things, and your own way that you wanted the world to be. And that was pretty unique. And
Yeah.
instead of
Pretty.
I shouldn't have
I
punished
was pretty understanding, and I was very knew where I was. You know, I was really down to earth when I was 2.
Chill, baby.
Yeah, I remember.
No, you were
the only-
batshit crazy. You were
the
out of
only-
your fucking mind.
Yeah, the only
you were crazy.
the only time I actually remember you spanking me
you
is
were
when
an evil
It
genius.
was really funny because I was really scared because I pooped myself, and then you spanked me, and then it got everywhere.
Oh!
Do you remember that? Maybe
No.
It was Dad that did it because I remember the hand hitting my ass and then just poop. I remember
No,
it
it
was
wasn't me. No.
I just remember that specific feeling of a hand
and then
pressing
the
some
poop.
poop up against your body.
Oh no!
Because I had I was walking and I pooped myself. And I was really scared because I knew that I was in a lot of trouble. I was like, oh no. I'm in trouble because I pooped myself. Oh, I was in trouble for something, and then I pooped myself. I really had to poop, I guess.
Double trouble.
Yeah.
You got so scared that you
and then of course then they hit me and they're like, what?
Why would you think that's me?
I don't know. Hit me a lot.
I did not hit you a lot.
We just talked about this. She didn't hit you at all.
No,
Apparently.
your brother and your sister wish I hit you.
Oh yeah,
Why?
because mom and dad hit us all the time. It
Yeah.
wasn't fair.
I didn't hit you all
God,
the. We
You
didn't
know what
hit
I
you all the
mean.
time.
Not
We did spank you a lot more than
frequently.
we spanked you more than we spanked Sabrina. We spanked Sabrina more than we spanked Josh.
Yep.
See, Christopher got it the worst. I would say you got it the worst because we were youngest with you, and we just didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Yep.
We raised you the way we thought, the way we were raised, and that was with spanking.
Did Dad get spanked a lot?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he got spanked often, all the time. Yeah. And me too. Well, I didn't get spanked. I got beat. I got the shit beat out of me.
I did too.
By who?
But we just talked about this.
I guess it was just shit beat into me, but it's still
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
I remember.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna talk about this. What, Josh?
What? No, you go first.
I was gonna talk about Mommy recorded her CD. Mama recorded her CD. Do we still call it CDs even though nobody uses those anymore?
Compactima discs.
It's called an album now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's called
I
an
mean,
E-
that.
did
what it's always
you
been
just
called.
record your new EP?
But why
Mom's
would it be
new-
called that when there's no physical? Like,
It's-
there's no
it's-
vinyl or anything. There's
well,
nothing.
album is like just it's a set of
A
tracks.
collection.
A collection, yeah, but it's an album.
All right, so I recorded my album,
was it?
and it was okay. The first show was 55 minutes long. The second show was 58 minutes long, and they're a little bit different each show. And I was gonna do maybe an hour and a half for second show, because at that point, like, it doesn't matter. I was just recording to record and get as much material on as I could, but I couldn't do more material because as I was on stage, I was wetting my pants. I was like, piss was leaking out of me. I couldn't.
Really?
Yeah, I had to pee so bad. Well, the comic before me, there was a comic that was supposed to go on before me, so I was gonna have time to go to the bathroom, but I didn't.
Did you like bring it up?
He bailed. He left, and so I couldn't. I had to go up early, so I didn't have time to go pee first. So it was a whole hour on stage where I had to pee from the second I got on stage, and so I was in the middle of a joke, and I don't know. I just started wetting my pants, and I was like, I gotta realize, like, I'm not wearing black pants. I'm not Fergie. I gotta go. Like, this is just gonna happen.
You peed yourself, like full on?
I peed myself a lot more than, like, let's
more
say.
than is socially acceptable.
Yes, I peed myself more than is socially acceptable.
Did you say,
for sure.
"Oh my God, this is funny," or did people laugh at you? Or what?
No, they didn't see. Well, this is what's weird is that I thought that I peed, like, the way I felt the pee come out. I felt it come out like kind of the front of myself, like it sort of like dribbled out. I know you're not a lady, so you don't know how it works, but like.
Yeah,
It's
that,
been-
don't
sounds
have a
that
penis?
sounds totally normal to me. Came out the front, okay.
I'd hope
Right.
so.
No, I mean, like, okay,
I
so
get
like
that.
it comes out like kind of between your legs, but the way your legs are angled and stuff, when you're standing. So for a woman, it just sort of like, so it starts coming out the front. So that's where I thought it was gonna show on my pants, and then another joke, because I was like, okay, I can get another joke in. I think I'm okay. I let that little pee out. Like, all right, I'm gonna do it again.
Whatever.
So I'm just going to keep pressing my legs. So then the next little pee came out. I was like, I got to wrap it up. Oh, fuck. I got to get out of here. Meanwhile, I'm trying to hit my punchlines and remember all my fucking jokes, but my eyes are like swimming in piss. I have to pee so bad. And so I pee some more. And by then, I think, oh, God, the people in the very front row can see, because I'm wearing tan pants.
Oh God, that's the worst.
Oh, I know. It's not even jeans or black pants or, oh, Jesus. Any fucking color would
When
have been
was
better
this?
than tan. October 4th.
Wow.
Just happened.
I didn't even know.
I was like wetting my fucking pants the whole time. Anyway, so then but I think it's coming out the front. So I'm sure by that time, by the third or fourth, like, little blob of pee comes out, I think, okay, the audience can now fucking see that I'm wetting my pants. How embarrassing. And then I thought, well, no, I could probably just, and I really should have. I could have just stopped the show and said, okay, I'm going to take a break, like a 5-minute intermission. I didn't even have to tell them that I was going to go pee, and then I could have gone pee and then come back. But I thought, oh, Jesus, they've been sitting here for a long time. Just fuck it. I don't care. Just fuck it.
Just pee.
No, so I just ended the show, dummy. So I was like, okay, the herp derp kind of comedy. Psh, yay. And then I get off the stage.
How many minutes did you do?
58 minutes.
Oh,
Fucking wetting my pants out from almost the very beginning.
that
Oh,
sucks.
God, it was the worst. Anyway, so hopefully that track will make it. Those tracks will make it.
The
I'll
pee
be-
ones?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Everyone said, oh, no, we couldn't tell that there was anything wrong. The few people that I told this to. Ugh, sorry, I'm sleepy. The few people that I told this to were like, oh, no, we couldn't tell that anything was wrong. But I'd love to hear it now. I'm sure that it sounds terrible. Anyway, hey you guys, I want to have Tweaker Bob on the show.
Elaborate.
I want him to be a guest. Okay,
Who's
Tweaker
that?
Bob. Okay, Tweaker Bob. When I worked at the porn store, there was this dude named Tweaker Bob. Well, that's not his real name. His real name was Bob, but we
Dude,
called him Tweaker
really?
Bob because he was a tweaker and his name was Bob. We're not very creative with our nicknames at the porn store. But I wanted... Okay, so... this is kind of stupid, I guess, but when I worked at the porn store... Bob would come in and he was so fucked up. He was just, but he was still like kind of human. He wasn't like a tweaker that just, like.
He wasn't full on meth head yet.
No, he wasn't. I don't know how into it he was, but maybe he was still like dabbling in heroin that kept him human. I don't know what it was, but there was something that, yeah, he wasn't full on tweaker. He was delusional sometimes. Like one time he asked me if I wanted to read his children's novel that he wrote. No, it's a children's book, just a little children's book that he wrote. And when a tweaker comes into a porn store and asks you, hey, do you want to read my children's novel or my children's book? You say, yeah.
Say yes.
Yeah, right? You say, fuck yeah, I do. Bust it out. I got to read this. So of course I said yes. And then the whole thing, Bob was a really, really creative writer. And he even had like illustrations in this book of his that he was going to have published for children, but it was about this little boy named Bobby who went around town seeking these magical rupees or something like that were these little crystals that
like a gem or
that made him have like superpowers. But he, like he would go to one dude that he thought had it, but then that dude was like, nah, man, I'm all out. You've got to go across town and go to somebody else to get it. And then the guy, Bobby, the kid, would go to somebody else. And then that guy would be like, other people were watching him and he couldn't give them to him because they were secret. And then anyway, so the whole thing is just this, just a veiled way about how Tweaker Bob would get drugs in a child's like book form.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. It was so good, so funny, so brilliant. Oh my God, I wish I still had it. It was so great. And then Bob would do weird shit too. Like he would get like hypersexual and I don't know. Like he would say, yeah, I fucked that girl over there. I fucked her so hard. I fucked that redhead. And I would look behind me and my coworker Erin and I go, You fucked Erin? Oh yeah, she knows what she did. Yeah, we totally fucked. It was so good. And I go, Bob, I can see her, right? Like she's standing right there. Yeah, all I have to do is like go ask her, if you fucked her, and she's gonna tell me.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, she knows. She knows all about it. It's not going to be news to her. Ha, ha, ha. She knows. And then I wouldn't even leave my chair. I just turn around and I go, hey, Erin. Yeah? Did you fuck Bob? Bob says you fucked him. And she'd go, fuck you, Bob. It's so funny. And I go, Bob, she didn't fuck you, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, she knows. Fuck her. She's just being coy now. Anyway, so Bob at one point, he had kids, a house, a wife, a successful business, and he did drugs. And then he lost everything. And then he started hanging out at the porn store or whatever. And then one day he says, I should just end it all. I used to do heroin. This is his story. He said that he did heroin, lost everything, but then he tried to get off the heroin by doing crystal meth. And that's how I became a tweaker.
That's a good game plan.
Right? Okay, so then I said, so then one time I told Bob, I said, okay, he said to me first, Bob said, I should just end it. I should just go get a bunch of heroin and get it over with. I'm just tired of this shit. And I said, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a really fucking good idea, Bob.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, I explained to him. I said, you know what? You're right. You've lost everything. You're middle aged. He was like 50. I go, what do you have to live for? I can't fucking think of anything. And to be honest with you, I've never found a dead body here at the porn store. It was before I found the dead body at the porn store. I was like, I'd never found a dead body at the porn store. I said, you know what? I could use the street cred. So, you know, I just told him, I said, listen, I get where you're coming from. And if you want to go get some heroin and have a safe place to die, then you can go into one of these little rooms and it would be fine with me. I won't check on you for 8 hours. I promise. I won't check on you till the end of my shift.
On the cum-crusted floor and
if that's how he wants to
out.
go, I was like, I'll make sure that you get taken care of. I'll make sure you get, like, you know, you get to Finley's or Sunset Hills or wherever you're supposed to fucking go, and then they lay you to rest, and it's over. If that's what you want. And he goes, yeah, that's a great idea. I think I'm going to fucking do it, blah, blah, blah. So then I go home and I tell your guys' dad about this plan of mine, the Tweaker Bob Challenge. That I laid it out for him. I was like, you know, Bob.
I'm Christine Levine. This is a Tweaker Bob Challenge.
So I go home and I tell Dad, and I said, you know what? There's this guy, Tweaker Bob, at work, and he's not doing great, and he says he wants to die. And I was just like, dude, I'll help you. I'll set it up for you. Don't worry about it. And Dad goes, you can't do that. That's illegal. And I said, why is it illegal? I mean, what are you talking about? This guy wants to die. He's lost everything to fucking drugs. Why can't he just end it and hit the reset button?
Yeah.
Why not? I just didn't understand it. But Dad was like, no, if anything happens to that dude now, if he does this now, and you, like, if anybody at work heard you, and of course people at work heard me because my coworkers were there, and he goes, if anybody at work heard you, tell Bob that it's okay for him to die, and not only that, but you're going to put him in a room so he can die, and you're not going to check on him for 8 hours, then that's a problem. You could go to jail for that. And I was like, fuck that. So I go to work the next night, and Bob starts talking to me again about, like, how he's going to die and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, you said I could have a room, right? Whatever. And I cannot tell you guys how hard it is to try to reverse that trajectory. Like, I set Bob's heart in motion.
Yeah.
And then I had to fix it. So then I spent the next few weeks trying to convince Bob not to die.
Yeah.
Because he had a reason to live. But fuck me if I knew what it was. Like, I couldn't. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Because now it was just haunting me that now it was like, oh my God, he can't die now because now I'm going to get in trouble if he does die. So I just kept saying, no, man, you got to keep fighting. You know, you got to turn around. Okay, so here's what's weird. All right. So now I'm going to get to the crazy part of the Tweaker Bob story. So fast forward, let's say 10 years. Okay. So, and I get Tweaker Bob's journals. Tweaker Bob has to go away for a while. I don't know if he's going to jail or what, but
He gave you his journals.
yeah, he gave me his journals.
Interesting journals.
Mm-hmm. He goes. He says he's got to move out of his place. Is what he says. This is what he tells me. He's got to move out of his place. This is after I inspire him to keep living. Not that I really wanted to at the time, but I ended up I cleared the bar. I did it. He wants to keep living. Great. So then he wants to give me his journals because he's got to move. He doesn't know where to put them. And I said, I'll take care of them. I'll get, safekeeping or whatever. And he said, well, they're really dark. He said, are you sure you can read them? And I said, no, it can't be any weirder than you. Like, come on, I got this. Like, you're pretty weird. And he goes, no, they're really, really dark. And he was right. They are very, very dark. He gave them to me, and they are fucked up. There's a lot of really dark sexual shit in there. There's this one passage about him wanting to suck this dude off at a bus stop or something. And Bob's not even gay. Like, that's just so weird. It's just not even a thing that would occur to him ever, I don't think, except for when he was, like, super yacked out. Anyway, my favorite passage in the whole Tweaker Bob journals is just one sheet of paper that looks like it's a note, and it says, like, Dear Kevin, I know I make you angry. I'm sorry I'm here, Bob. Ugh.
Oh.
If that just doesn't, it just sums up his whole life. I'm sorry I'm here. Anyway, so I read the journals are crazy, whatever. I don't see Bob again forever. I move on with my life. Somehow he moves on with his. So then I'm working at another porn store all these many years later. Just last year, I was working at Fantasyland. Not the old porno store that I used to work at, but a new one. So I'm working there, and this dude comes in, and he is gacked out of his mind, but he's like new gacked out. He's not, his teeth are fine. He doesn't look like he's hollowed out, you know. He doesn't have tweaker face yet. He's got a round, plump face and Irish eyes, and he looks healthy, but he has been drinking, and he is on meth for sure. And he sees that I have my little computer with me, and he goes, "Hey, I need to check my Facebook because there's this guy that's really helping me, and he's giving me some opportunity to work at this house, and I'm a carpenter by trade, and I know I shouldn't be doing speed right now, but I'm just really just need to relax." Bullshit. But I got to tell this guy, Bob, that I've got to, you know, he's helping me, and he thinks I'm sober now, so if I don't check in with him, he's going to think that something's up. And I go, "Oh, it sounds kind of shitty / cool." You know what I mean? That's how it is with drug people. Like, their motives are, well, that sounds like it's really nice, but that's also kind of a dick thing to do. But I let him check his Facebook on my computer anyway. Then he leaves it open. And the guy that he was checking in with was fucking Bob
Ba-na-na-na.
on Facebook. So then I log out of dude's profile, and then I email Bob. And I said, "Hi, Bob. You probably don't remember me, but I worked at the porn store, you know, as a clerk in a very dark time in your life. And I'm happy to see that you're doing so well." And
he is doing well, is what you're saying.
yeah. No. I did a little research on his Facebook. He actually is married. His mom and dad are still alive, or maybe his dad passed away, but his mom's still alive. And he got to make amends with his parents. And yeah, he got married, and he does charity work for a church. And he grows organic vegetables so that he can give them away to homeless shelters. Jesus fuck.
Yep.
He's doing great. And I really thought when I worked at that porn store that he was hopeless. Straight up thought he was a piece of shit. Just like, nope, it's over. Done. And it is by no means done for Bob. So what I'm trying to say, kids, is that if you ever choose to do meth, it's all going to work out.
I
All
hope
right.
so.
Good
So
to know.
you're emailing him.
Yeah, so I just emailed him, and I said, "Hey," and I said, "I still have your journals if you'd ever like to have them back." And he couldn't believe it. He wrote me back almost instantly. He was like, "I can't believe you still have those." And he goes, "I'm not sure how I feel about having them back, but that's crazy." So I asked him to be on the show as a guest, as our first guest.
And he said,
He said yes.
No.
He said yes.
I'd hate to do that.
Shut up.
I don't ever want to see you people again.
No, he said yes, but you know what? I don't think that he knows that I really did think that he was gone.
Yeah.
I really did think that was the end. But you just don't know. Like, sometimes it's going to work out for people.
Seems like a nice guy, I guess. What's his
Yeah.
last name?
I don't know if he wants us to say.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So it's just Tweaky Bob.
Tweaker Bob. But it was really funny when you guys were growing up, I would come home from work, and you, Christopher and Sabrina especially, would be like, "What happened today? Did Tweaker Bob do anything crazy?" And I'd have to go through the Tweaker Bob stories.
You read them those weird journals when they were like 10?
No, I would just tell him what Bob did about him rolling around the store
You
and
still
shaking
have
his
them? Where
head.
are
and-
they?
Huh?
Where are they?
They're in the hall closet.
Really?
Yeah, you can read them.
Okay, I will.
Don't jerk off to them though. They're really fucking weird. It's like tweaker porn. It's fucking gross.
Okay, I won't. Shucks.
Seems like the rest of Josh's night is ruined.
Oh God. So,
Here's some-
Josh, you have a hot journalism teacher?
What?
What? Josh's journalism teacher is 20 years old and super sexy.
Nice.
Sweet.
Is that true?
Yeah, she's all right.
How does she look like?
What?
What does she look like?
Excuse me?
Oh, now Josh doesn't have a dick at all. It's totally just
I'm a woman, actually.
Is she cute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
you
knows
like
about
it?
the podcast, so thank you.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Nice.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we'll just edit this part out.
Yeah, we will.
So I guess Josh's journalism teacher's an old fucking crone who sucks. How's school going?
How's school going?
Yeah.
Fine. I don't know. Better than last year, I guess.
Okay.
It's an ups.
All right. Well, anyway, so our first guest on the podcast is our next episode. We're going to have Tweaker Bob on the podcast. I wonder, you think he wants to be called Tweaker Bob?
Probably
just-
not.
I imagine
Robert?
He hasn't gone by that in a while. Yeah, he's Tweaker Robert now. Thank you.
Good day. So what's going on with you guys? Can we get anything out of you so far? I've just done all the talking tonight. Do you have
Yeah.
anything to say? What?
I have a club.
What's that?
I have a club. I started a club. Me and my friend started a club at school. And dude, it's extracurricular activity. I've never done that before. It's really
That's
fun.
true. You've never done an extracurricular activity.
No.
God, that's right. You've never done baseball, softball, t-ball, nothing.
So
Do
I'm
you
sure
tell-
Tennis,
you're
debate
a big
club.
guy, Chris.
Do you tell people that you do? Do you like? Do you have a sports club?
Oh no.
No,
That's funny
you don't,
though.
You don't tell me it's a sports club.
You're a big guy though, right, Chris? You've been a big guy, right?
Yep.
So I'm guessing you've gotten the. Hey champ. You know what you should do? You know what's coming up this season? Football. Hey, you should do football. Hey, you want to do football? You look like you should do football. Do you want me to sign you up for football right now? I will sign you up for football. Sign up for football. You need to sign up for football this season right now. Right now. Sign up for football right now.
Does that happen?
You want to
here
play
at school?
football? Hey, do you like football?
God,
Son, let me talk to you.
No, I don't. I don't like football. No, I don't want
Let
to
me
be.
tell you why you should join the football team.
I can't. I don't
We are
have a
lacking
pen.
some fellas like you. And join the football team.
I don't have any. I
We
don't
got some
have a,
positions open. You could be the best linebacker we've
I don't know
ever
any
seen if you
positions.
just
I don't
join
know
the
how to-
football team.
but I don't
Join
know-
the football team,
I
and
don't
we
know
will
how to
go to
play.
Worlds. You will be you'll be on Madden 2015. I swear to God.
I can't. I don't know how to play football.
All right, have a good day.
Very well then.
Call me though.
It's just been that since I was like in middle school. They just want me to.
Do you don't what? You don't want to play
No.
football ever?
Fuck that, no.
Why?
Because it's terrible. It's the worst thing ever.
Football's
Football.
bad.
Football's awful.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Football's a shit sport, and it's a shit everything. I hate it.
Watching football's cool, but like
I
playing
guess. I
I
guess
played
the-
football in middle school and I didn't like it at all.
Did you?
Yeah. it
Yeah, he
sucked.
played one time.
Yeah,
didn't
wasn't
care
it
at
terrible?
all.
Wasn't it how you take a knee? All right, you lost. Do some push-ups.
Yeah.
You gotta do some. You did conditioning.
Yeah. it
Ugh,
sucked.
that's the worst. Conditioning is like where you just do a bunch of stuff and it's awful. But now I have a club where me and a bunch of other people like this one thing get to sit down and laugh and have a good time, and I don't have to run 5 laps, and I still get to work on this skill. It's a pretty useful skill right now.
Do you have everyone in the club take a knee before the club starts? And you get
Yeah,
give a
we all eat some.
motivational
We all
speech?
eat some citrus.
Yeah, eat some orange slices and drink some water.
Yeah. we all have to stay hydrated because we get really sweaty on the field. On the rift.
All right, team, hit the rift.
Let's go.
Smack their butt. Get out there.
Hey,
Show me, make me
sit
proud.
up off the chair for a second so I can touch your butt. Just give it a little.
Slip off the chair for a minute.
Give it a little.
Yeah, it's the
Can you
biggest.
scoot one cheek over so I can tap you on your bottom?
It's like the
There you
biggest
go.
club in the school.
God, that's
Apparently.
great.
A bunch of people signed up for it, and we're doing fine. Got the posse going. There's like a bunch of stupid clubs too. Like there's the gay, queer, the non-binary club, and there's like 3 people in it. 2 of them made it, and one of them doesn't know where they are. Like, fucking stupid. Yeah, and then there's like the Nintendo Club and the Cosplay Club and the I Jerk Off to Hentai Club. That one's really good too. Yeah, no, but then there's like cultural clubs which are fine, I guess, which I don't really understand. I never really understood the cultural clubs, like Vietnamese club. Like, do I have to be Vietnamese to join, or?
You like pad thai too? Whoa.
Yeah, no. I'm genuinely interested, like, because they can't say no, you can't because you're not a certain race. But why is it called the Vietnamese Club? I mean, I'm assuming that they just like respect and do Vietnamese stuff. I don't.
Why don't you join the club and find out?
No,
Yeah, why don't
no,
you-
because no.
Do they have a brochure?
I'm sure they.
Yes,
I'm
they
sure,
have a brochure,
yeah, I'm
a
sure they do.
leaflet, so that
I'm
you
sure
can
they
find
do.
out more
Some
information.
literature?
They probably, but the best
Maybe a
they probably got
tract,
is a poster
something.
made in MS Paint. That's probably the best they got. Well, then there's there's like the Chinese club, there's a Native American club, and then there's like, I want to make a white club. you gotta be white to join and get.
There is a club like that.
What?
I hate to.
Yeah, there's a club
They
like
even-
that.
They, have,
Oh,
they, have
oh,
They
really?
hang out together
uniforms,
with.
They have, dude, there's no club in the school. They have uniforms,
lot
really?
A lot of great activities that they participate in.
Like what?
Well, they have like these.
Like bonfires, kinda.
Dude.
They have these rallies. That they have meetings.
They really hang out.
Yeah, they have like birthday parties.
Yeah.
They hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
there
like,
is
there is a
there is
club
a
like
all
that.
white club.
And you'd be really excited to find out they have chapters all over the country.
Dude, is it like the DMLA club where like you hook up with other schools and
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
kind
do,
of. Well,
do
yeah.
they like pull pranks on other people all the time? And
Yeah, oh, pranks, I guess you could call them that. Yeah, they do.
They are a group of rambunctious rapscallions.
their mascot's a ghost, I guess.
Ugh.
Yeah, there is a club, Josh. You can join it if
Hey,
you
you
want.
you play video games. You know what a clan is, right?
Yeah, no.
It's like that.
Oh, it's like a
like
like
a
a-
family.
yeah. A
They were-
pure
they-
family
Yep.
Ugh.
of all one color.
Yeah, they're all one kind of.
Just a bunch of dudes that like to hang out, and they just happen to be white.
And just pat each other on the back all the time and talk about how great it is.
How great it is to be an American.
Yeah.
To be a
Oh,
real American.
A big white
Okay, okay.
Christian American.
Okay, for real.
Yeah.
For real now.
Okay, for real.
Have you actually been on the KKK's website? The real one.
Yeah.
It's great.
So crazy.
It's like they say nothing about hating black people
Nope.
or gay people or any sort of other people, but they really love to talk about how much it's great to be an American.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, and then they like you can buy bumper stickers and like little teddy bears that say like American Pride on it. And there's like the banner is
Yeah,
like
American
a family,
Pride.
a white family
Yeah.
with brown hair, and they're smiling. They're like, join the Ku Klux Klan today. Make America proud.
When Christopher was when I was pregnant with Christopher, these two twin girls offered to take me home, and because I had to take the bus every day, I was so happy they wanted to take me home. I was just like, oh my God, thank you so much, because I was just, my gut was sticking out. I was probably like 8 or 9 months pregnant with you, Chris, and they got me in the car. And they drove me, like, it was like halfway home. And then they looked at each other and they sort of like went, like, let's go. It's time. And then one started, they like tag teamed me. One goes, Christine, we just want you to know how proud we are of you for having a white baby.
What?
Yep, exactly. I go, excuse me? And I keep in mind, like, I'm from a small town where I'd never even seen a black person until I was 18 years old, and I had to go get my driver's license, and the lady that was giving me my driver's license test was black, like African black. She was so black, like
straight off the boat, black.
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah,
Mrs.
she was Nigerian or something, and so her skin was very, very dark. And I remember just like I was just driving along, and she'd say, "Okay, please take a left now," and I would look at her instead of turning left. I looked at her, and I would think in my head, "Oh my God, you are like the night." You know, it's just like, jeez. Because I never seen anything like it. I'd never seen skin like that in my life. And then, anyway, so I flunked my test, blah, 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 whatever. I was a real asshole. I don't know. And then I thought, oh, God, she knows I'm staring at her. She thinks I'm a racist. I wasn't really a racist. I was just ignorant. It was just stupid.
Okay.
It was just dumb shit.
Just a little bigoted.
I guess so.
Different. It's
Yeah, I
different.
guess so. I guess so. I just didn't understand. She was just gorgeous and different, and it was amazing. So
Would
anyway.
you say exotic? is that a word that you would use to
I
describe her?
probably would have at that time, yes. I would not say she's exotic to me now, but yes,
Yeah,
at that time,
definitely not now.
she was exotic. Anyway, beautiful though. And then, okay, so even though I had that background, I still did know that what these girls were starting to do was fucked up. And I go, what are you talking about? And they just said, well, did you know that the white race is dying?
What? Yeah.
And I said, I did not know that. No,
crazy.
but I'm just so young. I'm like 19 years old. I'm going, I just need to get home. Please just let me go home. I don't want to join your fucking weirdo church or I don't want to sell Amway. I don't want to fucking, nope. I don't want to hang out with a bunch of weirdo white people. That's not my gig. I just go, no, I didn't know the white race was dying. And they said that, yeah, by 2020, all of America is going to be tan colored. And, we really need to preserve our heritage. And we're so glad that you're doing that. And, if you'd like to, we're having a barbecue. And if you'd like to come out. And I was like, even then, I'm young and I was stupid and I was ignorant. That's true. But even then I was like, you're not going to fucking get me with your fucking barbecue. I'm not falling for
Did
it.
you say it?
No, of course not. I
No.
needed to get home. But I didn't talk to them again. I didn't take another ride from them again.
Oh yeah. Who
They're-
was it?
Huh?
Who was it?
They were just two girls that I worked with. They were twin girls that I worked with.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's just no way. They're not going to seduce me with their bullshit. Not having it. It was just so weird, though. That's what I mean. Like, I was that stupid, that ignorant, didn't know anything about... I really didn't know anything about racism or colors of people. I was completely oblivious to all of that. I don't even think I knew what gay meant. I didn't think I really understood it or cared.
I think this is kind of awkward then. Well, Mom, I got something to tell you.
Oh, I know about it now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You've been sleeping with a boy in your bed for like 3 weeks.
so I don't care.
Oh no, I was gonna say I don't like white people.
Oh.
Part of the KKK. Like the successor. For
Oh,
the
you
Grand
got
Wizard.
me,
Having some friends
Josh.
over for a barbecue next week.
Yeah.
Did you know the right race was dying, Mom? Oh, God.
I've been doing some reading on Wikipedia and on the internet.
I'm on this
crazy.
website called Stormfront, and
Just a great community.
Bunch of real great people together.
all right, you
Have a
guys,
good
let's go home. I'm sleepy, tired. I'm
Me
gonna go
too.
home, and I bet
Mhm.
Mark's tired. We gotta go.
Gotcha.
I don't have anything new really to say except for I have a CD that's coming out probably in December, just in time for Christmas. And I think that's it, I guess. I think I'm gonna try and tour again. I'm gonna go to Alaska in March. That's what I know for sure so
Cool.
far. So I thought I'd maybe plan a tour around that. If you guys can handle it and you guys are gonna be good at home.
Can handle it.
Who knows? I think I'm just gonna work at the shit pit for the rest of my life.
Good idea.
I got
Should be a cog for the rest of your life.
you know what? It's not that bad.
No?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Just gonna take some standardized tests and
Yeah. Do you know that I would rather be a cog for the rest of my life than ever worry about our rent again?
really.
Yes, I'm just so over it. That's the worst fear in the world, and I don't ever want to deal with it again.
Well, that's why I'm not having kids.
Awesome.
There.
No grandkids out of you. No grandkids out of Christopher. I'm going to be young forever. Fuck you guys.
Well, I guess this is another awkward thing.
Josh is actually 50 years old.
No, I was gonna say I got a girl pregnant, but
Jesus. I like Christopher's better. He's actually 50.
Yeah.
Killed the original Josh. He has Webster's disease.
yeah, I have Andy Milanakis disease.
He's really, really young looking for his age.
Oh, God, you guys turned me into a giggle box. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you guys. I love you very much. Joshua, I'm sorry about your League of Legends match.
No, Josh won't be with us next time on
Because he's going to blow his head off because I wouldn't let him play League of Legends because we had to come into podcast in the middle of the night. Sorry, Josh, I'm a busy lady. We got shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Christopher, love you. Joshy, love you.
Yep.
Say it back. Just say it back.
Love you too.
Oh, thank you. Christopher.
Love you too.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It feels so good. Okay, good night.